In this video, you will learn how to connect and configure a CRM system to your SigParser account. In your SigParser account, go to Connectors. To connect a CRM, select Add. Select your CRM from the options listed. SigParser currently supports Salesforce, Microsoft Dynamics, and HubSpot CRM connections. You will use SSO or OAuth to sign into your CRM account and grant SigParser access to connect. If you are connecting a Salesforce CRM, you will need to install the SigParser managed package. This will automatically configure the contact sync fields between SigParser and your Salesforce CRM, allowing for easy setup. You will also have access to additional modules within Salesforce to display your SigParser data. Once your CRM connection is established, you will need to configure your sync and export settings. You can manage and configure these settings from the Connectors page by selecting the CRM connection shown. Here, you can see general information about your connector, metrics, and additional job details. Under Connector Options, you can manage the following. You can rename your connection. You can view export history to see all the records that were sent from SigParser to your CRM. View CRM company matches and see how companies are matched from SigParser in your CRM. You can disconnect your CRM. And if your CRM ever becomes disconnected, you can reconnect it here. You can also set the CRM as primary. SigParser will only export data to the CRM connector that is marked as primary. By default, the first CRM you connect to SigParser will be labeled as primary. You can always change the primary status of a CRM from this menu option. To configure how data is sent from SigParser to your CRM, select Export Options. Here is where you can configure field mapping, auto export settings, and initiate manual updates. The Configure Field Mapping options will allow you to define what is sent from SigParser to your CRM and how it is sent. You can send account records, which are company records, contact records, and lead records. You can select a field from SigParser, select how that field will update, and how it will populate or match in your CRM. You can add or remove, enable or disable, or access additional settings for each field. If you need assistance with field mapping, please contact our support team or schedule a help session. To automatically export contact and company records to your connected CRM, select Configure Auto Export. Here, you can select what records you want to automatically send to your CRM. Note, for Salesforce, you can select either contact or lead records, but not both. When updating new contact or lead records, you can define which types of contact records are sent. For example, you can choose to send over contacts and companies with a certain number of interaction count values, or those with a certain tag value. In order for SigParser to identify and export records to your CRM, you will need to select the first and last name option from this menu section. If you are testing a CRM connection, you can use the advanced options to limit the number of records being sent or limit API requests. You also have the option to manually initiate a CRM sync. A quick update only checks records with changes within SigParser and the CRM. If auto sync is configured, this runs daily. You can select this option if records have changed since the last sync and you want to do a quick update. This option will take a few minutes to complete. You can also manually initiate a full update. You should use this when you are first configuring your CRM sync with SigParser, or if you have recently deleted many CRM records. This option will take a few hours to complete if you have a CRM with a lot of data. Once your auto export is configured, your connected CRM will automatically sync with your SigParser data. You can also manually export contact and company records to your connected CRM. To manually export contacts, go to the Contacts page. You can select the Views drop-down menu on the Contacts page to apply CRM-specific filters to your contact grid view. This allows you to see what contact records are already in your CRM. Select additional CRM-specific filters by selecting the column picker, select Connectors, then select which columns you wish to view. To manually export contact records to your CRM, select the checkbox next to the record or records, select Export, Export to Connector, then select your CRM. To manually export company records to your CRM, go to the Companies page. You can see which companies are already in your CRM from the Companies grid. Select additional CRM-specific filters by selecting the column picker, select Connectors, then select which columns you wish to view. To manually export a company record, select the checkbox next to the record or records, select Export, Export to Connector, then select your CRM. When exporting company records to your CRM, you have the option to also export all associated contact records. By connecting a CRM system to your SigParser account and configuring auto export, you can avoid manual data entry and ensure that your CRM records are always up to date.